Alright, today I'm going to go through a no bullshit tutorial about streaming. The biggest problem I found out with the Twitch app when I started streaming on Xbox One is you cannot put party chat into the stream. You can't put music into the stream. How do these guys do it? How do they do it? It mind boggled me, and I did a bunch of research and came up with old tutorials that were out of date, things that were no longer working, using Skype and stuff like that. There were so many different limitations to what I wanted to achieve, and I finally figured out how to do it. And so today I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how we did this. So what you're going to need, this is a very expensive process, especially if you're a cheap streamer and you're trying to keep your costs down really low. Unlike me, I have expendable income, and so I wanted to give the best quality streams for my viewers without worry of cost. And that's the thing is, so I have an Astro Mix Amp. I paid $250 for the Astro Mix Amp with the A40s at Best Buy. But if you go to Astro's website, you can find them for $159. They're very, very essential for this whole process. The next thing you're going to need is virtual audio cables. This is a program you can find online. Just go to Google, search up virtual audio cables. Now, the big thing that you're going to see is there's a lot of torrents and there's a lot of trials. The problem is if you download the torrent, you're going to get the trial version. Basically, how virtual audio cables work is you're going to have to pay for it to do its job correctly. The next thing you're going to need is an Xbox One Kinect, which is $50 to $100 on eBay, unless you have one with Day One Edition, or the Xbox Kinect is already included in your Xbox. Needed was an Elgato capture card, which is about $150 plus, depending on which model you have. Right now, I have the HD60, which captures for next-gen consoles at 60 frames per second the whole time. So there's no worries about my frame rates and everything like that. When I stream, though, I stream at 45 frames per second with a 720 DPI. So for this whole tutorial, we're going to go ahead and start it off. The first thing you're going to do is once you get everything set up, you're going to need to make sure that you check this constantly before you stream. I know for me, I have to at least restart my computer every day when I start my stream, which is common practice. You should start your computer over, make sure everything's updated and everything like that. I currently run on Windows 8.1, so for those Windows users that use 8.1, this is perfect. And if you're like me and don't know much about streaming and want to get the straight facts for everything, here they are. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is virtual audio cable. What you're going to do is set this up right here. You're going to go down to this program, VCC-T LPAN. You're going to pull that up, which I already did. And you're going to set your cables to 3. And this is your driver for your sound card. So you're going to set 3 cables up. Once you set it, you can click set, and you're going to be done. This is all you need it for. Everyone says, let's use audio repeaters and stuff like that. That's old. That's not going to help you in this. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up our sound for our settings. So what you're going to do is you're going to go down to your sound, find it through control panel or whatever you need to do. Just right click here and it'll pull it up under playback devices and recording. Doesn't matter which one you click. So we're going to first start off with the playback device. First thing we're going to set up is we're going to make sure that all of our cables are viewable, even the ones that are disabled, which is not hard to do. You're going to find line 1 and you're going to set this as your default device, which is already set for me. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to recording, and you have 3 microphones, your headset microphone, everything like that, VoiceMeeter output, these 3 mics. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set line 2 as a microphone. So what we're going to do is we're going to capture all the audio from line 1 and transfer it to line 2 through VoiceMeeter, which you can see right here in VoiceMeeter. So first thing I did was I set up the hardware input to WMD headset Astro microphone with the Mix Amp. Basically what I did was I plugged in my Mix Amp into my PC, not into my Xbox One, to get it to do this. The second thing I did was I went ahead and set up virtual audio cable 1. This is KS. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our hardware output. We're going to set this as line 2. You have the other option of setting up your headphones as being a receiver 2. I wouldn't suggest doing that because the problem I run into is you hear yourself over and over, and it's really, you got to get over the fact that you're hearing yourself because it can throw you off your speaking. So once we got all this set up, the virtual audio cable, the headset microphone and all that, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start our stream. What we're going to do is pull up here, And if you listen, you can hear the audio. Let me restart my Xbox. So we have audio playing. The next thing we're going to test is we're going to test the music. Music should be overplaying into the stream right now, which is great for those streamers that want to play music while they play. You can also mute your microphone and stuff like that and play and have music play. Biggest problem is when you use Twitch, Twitch automatically mutes all audio for 30 minutes if you use royalty recognized software. They basically do it through Google. It was a big issue in the past. So I just stick to royalty-free music, especially with my YouTube videos, especially in this tutorial. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our Xbox, and we're going to go ahead and look at our settings. This is, let's see, very essential for what we're doing. You have your settings set up correctly. As of right now, it is October 2014, and with the last update that came out last week, everything is still running perfectly. If there's any changes or if I run into anything that makes it seem like this isn't going to work, I'll go ahead and display the updates here on YouTube. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up our Kinect. Make sure you attune your Kinect properly, you know, get the audio specially done properly, because what you're going to use is you're going to use your Kinect to talk to your party members. So we're going to turn it on. We're going to use the Kinect microphone for chat, and then we're done. You don't even have to have it, you know, looking at you or anything like that. The next thing is you're going to need display and sound. From here, you're going to turn your HDMI audio to stereo uncompressed. Basically, what this is going to do is take the audio from your HDMI cable that's going to your capture card and put it into your stream. The next thing you're going to need is bitstream out, which is going to be the optical cable that runs from your Xbox One to your Mix Amp, and that's going to be set there. And then Dolby Digital for your bitstream format. And that's basically all you have to do. From there, it's really simple. Everything should be fine. We're going to go ahead and test the party chat aspect, because I think I'm still in a party and I have some people talking in it. So I'm going to go ahead and mute the party so you guys can listen to that.
Like that.
So basically, we have it to where you can listen to
I should
audio
have just
now
kept them all.
from your party members.
Instead of
And you can
so I had them all.
I personally didn't talk to them. I have myself
I
muted at the moment because I'm doing this video.
That one I have not done.
Alright, so now that everything is set up, I'm going to show you how you can set up your cables. With the Mix Amp that I'm using, I'm not using the newest one. I'm just using the one that was last year's recent one. And we're going to go ahead and pull out the webcam to show you that. Just give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to a different scene to pull that up. Alright, so here we have our Mix Amp. Very simple. This cable runs to your headphones that you're using. It doesn't matter which headphones you use. I use the Astro A40s. I can use Turtle Beaches. It doesn't matter. This is the headphone. As long as it has a mic, it will pick up your audio. This microphone that you're using with your headset is going to be the one that runs to your stream. The next thing we're using is we have the USB connection, which is directly connected to the computer. When you have your computer set up, it will recognize your Mix Amp as a audio device. The other thing you want to do is go to Astro's website and go ahead and get the latest firmware update, so that way everything works properly. This is your inline mic. This is basically, it says it goes to the stream, and that's where it says stream. And this is what you're going to use to connect your Astro Mix Amp to your computer. You're going to take it over here, and you're going to run it to your computer to the microphone jack. It's the pink jack, if you're wondering. This green cable is for nothing at the moment. Usually I have my cell phone plugged into it so I can listen to audio. So if you're those type of gamers that like listening to audio while you game and not letting everyone else in the stream hear it, you can do it that way. It works perfectly. And then this final cable right here is the optical cable that runs to your Xbox One. Very simple. If you want to listen to game chat more, you turn it this way. If you want to listen to voice chat, you turn it this way. Of course, you have this for adjusting audio, and there's a whole surround sound for voice chat, and then you have your different choices for pro, music, and everything like that. For me, it doesn't really matter because I don't listen to myself. Anyways, this is pretty much it for the video. I just want to go ahead and show you guys what I do to get everything set up. If you're wondering how I do the Elgato is plugged in directly into the computer. There is a HDMI cable that runs to one side to this small computer screen. And then the other one runs directly to my Xbox One. This gray one here runs to my Xbox 360. And then I have this other cable here that runs to a bigger TV that's overhead. Basically, very simple setup, very easy to do, but it's not really cost effective. Hopefully they'll be able to fix up something else to do it, but this is all software that I needed anyways. I hope this video, guys, helps you. Biggest thing I've noticed as a issue is that you need to restart your computer and restart VoiceMeeter sometimes. This happens when you shut your computer down into sleep mode and then you put it back up. I use a laptop, so it happens a lot. What you're going to do is you're going to go to VoiceMeeter and you're going to go to menu and you're going to say reset settings to reanalyzation. This is basically going to reset everything. You're going to have to reselect the line 2, you're going to reselect line 1, and you're going to reselect your headphone microphone. Very simple, very easy. I know sometimes with XSplit I have to do a hard restart anyways, so it's just part of the stream process. But other than that, if you guys have any questions or comments or need any help, do let me know in the comments below. Be sure to give me a like and follow me on my Twitch channel, which is Howie Felter at twitch.tv. Thank you.